All right, so I said fats are saturated glycerides at room temperature, while oils are unsaturated, and they can be made saturated by exposure to oxygen or by hydrogenation. Okay, that means addition of hydrogen to them. Okay, now they contain fatty acids such as octane octadecanoic acid, also known as stearic acid, hexadecanoic acid, also known as palmitic acid. Let's take notes of these names because I think, yes, one of the questions they normally ask in Jamb, the other names of these organic compounds I'm calling. Then octadecanoic acid, that oleic acid, and glycerol. We all know glycerol. We treated alkanols and phenols, I think, in one of our previous classes. We talked about glycerol, which is also known as propane 1,2,3-triol. Okay? Now, these can be classified as saturated, having no double bonds. Don't forget, any compound having no double bonds are called saturated compounds, while those that have double bonds are unsaturated hydrocarbons or unsaturated compounds. Okay, quickly, chemical properties of fat and oil. Number one, hydrogenation. We just talked about that. Hydrogenation just simply means addition of hydrogen to an unsaturated compound to make it saturated. When hydrogen is added to the compound, the double bond in the compound breaks into a single bond. So we have liquid unsaturated oils are hardened. Don't forget, fats are the saturated ones, oils are unsaturated. So liquid unsaturated oils are hardened and become saturated by the addition or bubbling of hydrogen across the double bonds in the unsaturated carbon chains of the oils under the influence of finely divided ion catalyst at 180 degrees Celsius. Don't forget, take note, this is one Jamb question you have here. What is the catalyst used for hydrogenation of unsaturated oils? The catalyst is ion catalyst, all right? And this process, hydrogenation of oils, are used in the production of margarine, margarine, what we call butter, okay, in the production of margarine. Okay, the second chemical properties, atmospheric oxidation. We know what oxidation means. I think our secondary level oxidation, one of the simplest definitions is the addition of oxygen to a compound, and I think it's popularly occurs in the rusting of iron. Okay, the rusting of iron, when iron is exposed to moisture or water and air, it becomes oxidized. Iron 2 is oxidized to iron 3. Iron 2 oxide is oxidized to iron 3 oxide. So atmospheric oxidation is also one of the chemical properties of fats and oil. This involves exposing the unsaturated fatty acid and their esters to atmospheric oxygen in the presence of light. Look at it now. In every reaction with its own catalyst, in the presence of light, to give saturated derivatives. Quickly, number 3, saponification. What is saponification? It's the process of hydrolyzing fat and oils with caustic alkali. Alkali are strong bases with caustic alkali to yield propan 1,2,3-triol, also known as glycerol, and soap. So the hydrolyzation or hydrolyzing fat and oil with a caustic alkali or a strong base to yield glycerol and soap. And I think that is the chemical reaction downstairs. That's just the formula, the reaction formula. As the class goes on, I'll give the reaction a pathway, the compounds involved, fat and oil, caustic alkali, then you have soap and propan 1,2,3-triol, also known as glycerol.